It's time for Happy Tappe Home Tips
I'm so happy about this.
with Luke Tappe of Davis and Freeze Realtors
I'm so happy.
on 97.9 Kick FM.
That's right. It is a Monday. We bring in our real estate expert, Luke Tappe, in studio, and he's brought a special guest with him this morning. Morning, Luke.
Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
How are you? Good morning.
We're doing really well, and we want to jump right into it here because obviously we have another guest with us here in the studio, Dave from Quincy Homepro. We'll
Absolutely.
get to Dave here in a second, but let's start off. Why bring in Dave? Well, who is Dave to you, the real estate agent?
You know, we always want that licensed home inspector, that we can reach out to. And as a real estate agent, I mean, we just have a list of things that we need checked out. And so we call in the pros that know this stuff. I mean, as you know, a real estate agent, our job is to kind of be that matchmaker and find that perfect space. But then, you at that point, you've got to bring in the pro to make sure everything's kosher with that home.
Make sure the bones are solid.
Absolutely, and that's what it's Dave Zehnle from Quincy Homepro here in Quincy. He is also a licensed HVAC guy and a licensed plumber. So it just kind of helps. He knows his stuff, and I brought him in today just to kind of introduce himself.
All right. Well, let's jump in. Let's turn the mic over to Dave. And Dave, we got some questions here for you. Here,
Yes,
lean into this. Sam, get him hooked up here. Lean into
All
it.
right, there we go.
Can
So,
you hear me?
so Dave, when Luke calls you in and you get brought into a home, what's kind of the things is a home? If you're speaking out there to a listener who's maybe about to sell their home, what are those kind of things that you're like, we need to start looking for this right away?
Well, when you're selling your home, it's a good idea to have an inspection done because that way there's no surprises at the end of it. You know exactly what you're giving up for the sellers. When you're buying a home, everybody goes into a home and they're looking at, we can put our stuff here, we can put our stuff here. They're not paying attention to what the problems may be.
Oh, okay.
Where I go in and I spend 3-4 hours just looking through the house, finding all the things. I'm not looking at how it looks. I'm looking at how it's built, how it's put together.
Yeah.
The square footage and where the TV isn't as important to you, the home inspector.
Right, correct.
So what are some of the things, especially here in Quincy, older homes, like what are some of the usual, like, this is a sign of an older home or a problem you see a lot in the Quincy area?
Older plumbing pipes, electrical problems, older electric that hasn't been updated.
Type of things that if you reinvest as well, you could get your money, you can, double down on your money.
What's that thing? And you're gonna the white thing
Okay,
that
we're starting off
takes
hot
the
here.
gas out.
Radon.
Yes, that's really popular, especially in farming areas. Like if the farmland is being redeveloped into residential, the house I sold and the house I moved into both had to have it put in. So that's a big one.
Radon's pretty prevalent here.
Now, Dave, if anyone out there is listening and they want, to call you in here, with Quincy Home Pro to find more information, maybe, just to take the walk to the house, hey, plumbing, HVAC as well, where can they find you and the team at Quincy Home Pro?
You can call me 217-316-3599 or my website, quincyhomepro.net, I believe.
quincyhomepro.net. Luke, let's go back to you here. Now, I want to know from you here, when you bring in the experts who go through the inspection part of it, where are you at the process, or what can this be make or break for some people?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, generally what we do is we secure that offer on the home, and then it's kind of up to that buyer. I basically just look at them, and we as realtors, we have to refer at least to home inspectors. So Dave is always at the top of that list, and there are great home inspectors here in our area, and these guys, I mean, like he said, he's not looking at the space, he's looking for problems. It's all up to a home inspector that can kind of just kind of walk that buyer through it. Hey guys, you got this happening, but it's not the end of the world. You can fix this.
Right,
I'm not, and then there are those that they find major structural things, or but it's just all about bringing in the pros, and they know what to look for, and we're here to kind of help guide people to that.
If anyone out there is listening and they want to get a hold of you and your expertise and all the experts you bring with you, where can they find you and the team at Davis and Freeze?
We would love to help you at Davis and Freeze Incorporated Realtors. We're located at 2310 Broadway Street here in Quincy. You can give us a call, 217-223-9700, or find us on Facebook all day, every day.
Luke, we appreciate it. Dave, thanks for stopping by
Thanks,
this
Sam.
morning. morning. The experts, and now I'm going to go home and I'm going to feel like I'm going to stare at my foundation extra hard. Yeah. All right, don't go anywhere. Feel good story of the day on the way. We're live and local. It's Mornings of Mark and Sam.
On 97.9 Kick FM.